All right, let's go. Oh boy. We turn off the music. What's up, my friends? Thanks for tuning in today. The voice, listen, this is the best it's felt in 2 weeks. I woke up to, I've been praying about it. I've been resting it at home, minimal talking. I skipped, I think, 4 videos over the last 2 weeks I haven't even made because I'm just trying to save this voice for these Sunday morning shows. And they're so important. They're so important for my YouTube, for my business, for the community. It's the most amount of people that tune in. We usually get like 1,500 live viewers on YouTube. So I've been saving it. I've been saving it for today. So what you get today, voice wise, is about as good as it sounded in 2 weeks. And I'm just praying it feels fine when the show is over. It's time to make some money today, my friends. Absolutely time to make money. We went 2 introduction songs deep so that I could sip on this coffee. Look, I literally pounded half a coffee so that I could get the voice ready for the show. Here's how today's show goes. 2 things, 2 house cleaning things before I get to the show itself. All the parlays we're going to make, touchdown parlay, ladder bets. We got a lot to cover. So give me one moment. This really quick. I just wanted to say thank you. It has been the most epic run of my life here on YouTube. And I thank all of you. All of you. I mean, there's 503 people tuned in on YouTube right now. 503 tuned in right now. That is absolutely absurd. I'm 1 minute into the introduction of the show. 1 minute. Just absurd. So thank you all. Thank you all. I mean, there was times last year my peak shows were getting 180 on a Sunday morning in like week 3. It's week 16. I've missed, 3 or 4 videos over the last 2 weeks. I've missed live shows. My voice has been gone. I've been inconsistent because of the sickness in December. And even still, 500 people, 3 times the amount of the peak early season last year, are showing up this morning at the introduction. Just humbling. Thank you so much for that. So y'all got me up to 30,000 new subs since September 1st, which is almost twice the size of what my account was to start the year. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I am 1,800 away from 50K. So that's the goal. I'm going to say it every single show from now through the rest of December. We got 10 days left. It's the push for 50K. Can I get 1,810 days? That would be absurd. I don't know if I can get there, but that's a goal. You got to set goals, right? All right. So that's number 1. Number 2, in the pinned comment, if anybody is struggling with Odd Shopper Tails, grab that link. That link should work. I don't know what happened to my URL. The Tails URL, it's down. It's broken. So you have to go through that URL I just posted there. The site's been fine for 24 hours. It's my URL that's broken. So a lot of people have that bookmarked. The site's been running. Pics have been getting sent. There's been no issues, but that URL for some reason is broken. So grab that pinned comment right there. Okay. All right. Today's show, here's how it works. Oh, and by the way, one other thing. Then I'm going to get to the touchdown bets. We'll do that first segment. Okay. On Instagram, I've been sharing a lot. Trying to grow my Instagram. It's going well. It's going well. It's up to 4,620 followers on IG. Clearly there's room for growth as we're almost at 50,000. All right. We're almost at 50,000 here on YouTube. So there's room for growth. We got upside. If you don't mind giving it a quick follow, that would be dope. I post a lot of stuff over there, like these NFL cheat sheets. All right. And what else? I post NBA cheat sheets as well. So there's a lot of cool stuff over there on IG I can post that I can't post on YouTube. And like this yesterday, the offensive players went 9 for 9, cashed a plus 1,400. Had a member tag me with it. They said I used your cheat sheet. Went crazy. So there you go. Let me share this. Bam. There you go. So grab that link. Oh my gosh. How much nicer is it for your wife instead of saying, hey, stick a cork in it? She can now say, save your voice, baby. Oh no. There he is. What's up, Silent? You are the one that tagged me, brother. I did see it. I am so thankful that you tagged me. I love when people tag me with wins. You've just followed the Instagram? Let's go. Watch the follower count. It's going to go to 4621 because of him. Oh, snap. 4626. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate that. I'm going to leave this up here. Maybe we'll come back to this when we put together our parlay. Okay. I will today take these like mini breaks, 10, 15, 20 seconds, and take the cam off and get a sip of coffee because my voice is like crashing. I can feel it. All right, here we go. So I'm talking quiet. I am close to the mic, and before I get into the picks, I'm gonna keep my face off the cam so that I can be weird and like get real close to the mic today. Do I sound okay? It's not too loud, right? If I just get close so I can talk quieter. I'm gonna go right to full screen so we can talk about the touchdowns. And yes, like the video. Thank you. We in chill mode. Yeah, no doubt. Not my usual Sunday morning jumping up and down, bouncing around. All right. First segment we always do here. We talk game by game. We talk touchdowns. Then we put together a touchdown parlay. We've cashed 2 parlays this year out of 15 weeks. So let me make that abundantly clear. We've only cashed 2 of the 15. However, they've been plus 4,600 and the other was like plus 3,000 or 3,000. Okay. So we've cashed out 2 massive lottos. Let's say you did 1 unit on every single parlay this year, every single Sunday touchdown parlay. That's 15 touchdown parlays. All right. 15 units in, you would have returned 76 units. All right. So you just do the math. So it's gone well. But a lot of people don't understand that. They see, oh, he cashed out last week's touchdown parlay and they join the next week and they miss, and then they're in shambles. So please just let's be on the same page here. The chance of a super long parlay of cashing is low. Okay? It's low. But we're going to try anyways. Bills on the road against the Browns. Josh Allen continues his MVP march. Give me him for a touchdown today. I like it a lot. We're going right back to the well with Dalton Kincaid. We're going to cash this out every single friggin' week he's active. I continue to cash these. So again, if this is your first time watching, by the way, 680 people here on YouTube right now, 226 on X. I go game by game. I pick all of my favorite touchdown bets for the game. And then I go back through and I cut the list down and make a YouTube official parlay for the week. Okay. So you should be able to take all of this information, apply it however you can and however you'd like. All right. All right. And just so you all know, the incentives, like everyone's talking about incentives weeks, season ain't over, my friends. 3 weeks left. There are going to be so many incentives. Don't go overboard with the incentives betting. 80% of the league is on incentives right now. All right. There's a reason why you're seeing, sports books post this stuff. Okay. I want you to think about that. Do the sports books want you to know this information that will help you win your bets? Nope. If a sports book is giving you information under the guise of they're helping you try to win money, they ain't trying to help you win money. I just want you guys to think about that. Oh my gosh. So many people get swept up by this crap. It's brutal. We will talk incentives, but not in week 16. Why would week 16? Last week of the season is the only week of the season that incentives will matter. I'm sorry. It is so brutal, Lance. People are brutal. Yes, James Cook for touchdowns, fine. Problem is, though, I don't know. Give me Josh Allen for a -110 over James Cook for a -130. That being said, James Cook, I think if he scores today, he scores twice. This is one of those, I'm done fumbling at the goal line, and the Bills say, we believe in you. And they just give him opportunities to be a beast. All right. Let's go, man. Use the cheat sheet, hit a 9-leg parlay. I love when people use these and win money. Oh, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. Tampa on the road against the Panthers. So, like one of them, Rico Dowdle. Listen, I like him just because I like him. You know, I like him to score just because I like him to score, not because of an incentive here. Needs one tutty for $275,000. Irrelevant information. I think he's the better running back between him and Hubbard. Panthers are playing for a playoff spot against the Bucks. This is a huge divisional game, just like we saw the Bears and the Packers last night. So I think all of the guys that matter the most are whom I'm looking at targeting. Mike Evans for a tutty, Rico Dowdle for a tutty, Bucky Irving for a tutty. And what's great about this, look at their odds, man. Look at their odds. Are you joking? He is at 125, 140, and 16. Or these guys are at plus odds, like all three of them. Can we take a moment? How many times? I mean, we just looked at, look at these running backs. Hey, Josh Allen, minus 130, minus 110, plus 115. Okay. Then you come down here. All three of them are plus odds. All three of them are plus odds, man. What? It's absurd. So, yeah, I'm telling you, one of these guys is going to end up on my final list, too. Come over here to the Cowboys and the Chargers, and I'm going right back to TD Lamb, plus 145. Continues to eat, absolutely eat. Jake Ferguson, plus 180 is also very interesting as well. Here's the reason why. Javonte Williams, sure, he's a fine play for a touchdown, but you're paying a price of a minus 135. Remember, it ain't always about what you like or why you like it. It's about the price you have to pay for that reasoning. The price you pay for a pick is more important than what goes into the pick itself. And the sooner a lot of you realize that, the better off you will be. Focusing on all of this data, the last 5 games, last 10 games, last 20 games, head-to-head matchups, DVP, this team allows this many passing yards. Ultimately, all that matters is the price you're paying for all of that information. Okay? Keep it. Be sharp about this. Be sharp about this. Okay? Quick drink of coffee. Holy smokes. We got 835 people tuned in this morning. I love y'all, man. I appreciate you. Humbling as heck. I can't get over it. If you're new, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 50,000 before the end of the year. 50,000, which would be absurd. 30,000 new subs over the last 120 days. 110 days. 30,000 over 110 days. Just 2.1 million views. Like y'all, I don't even know how to thank you, honestly, other than just continuously say it and hopefully give back with some good picks. Somebody asked for the IG. Hey, young heads, am I supposed to see IG? Am I supposed to say IG or Insta? Honestly, what do I say? The gram? That's the other one. What do I say? IG, Insta, the gram, or do I just, hey, I'm 41. Instagram. Tell me. Yeah, no doubt. Good luck. 104 game touchdown parlay and Puka. My Thursday live show, by the way, who remembers? Who remembers the Thursday live show, by the way? Graham is boomerish. Okay, this is why I ask. I don't want to use it. I am a boomer, but I don't need to use it. I don't need to use it. I said Stafford ladder up to 380 yards. Bro threw for 450. Stafford touchdowns, 3+ or 2+ was plus 110. I said ladder that. His 3+ touchdowns was like plus 210, 220, something like that. Ladder Puka to 170, I said. He finished with 186. The entire world was afraid of passing, and I said, there's an opportunity when there's fear, and the odds were absurd. So I hope a few people listened to my Thursday morning live show when I went all in on the passing game, and boy, oh boy, had that paid off. I hope you listened, man. I hope you listened. Can you please show us the best same game money line spread over under parlay? Sure. You like that 3-pick parlay, the SGP? I'm happy to do it. Hey, Matt, grab the link in the pinned link in chat. The pinned chat link. I don't know, a comment, whatever it is. It's absurd. It's absurd. But their Tails URL is broken, not the site. It's just the URL. So grab that link. It's like oddshopper.com/experts donuts picks or something. I don't know. Just grab that link. Okay. As far as the app, I don't know. If it's goofed up with the app, I would email them or delete it and reinstall. Maybe just delete it and reinstall. I don't know. They had issues this weekend. I'm not sure what's up. Thank you very much for the 10 spot though. Appreciate it. Right on, Mike. Let's go, buddy. So it looks like people are telling me to say, whatever I do, don't say the gram. Oh no. IG. All right. So looks like more people said IG. That's what I'm going with now. Thank you. Thank you all. Honestly, thank you all. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Let's keep going. So short list, CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson. There's a lot of value here. Anytime you can get these teams where you're getting a bunch of plus odd plays, like why would I sit here and plug away, even if Javante scores today? Is he a better bet at minus 140 than a plus 150? Like, no, not. I don't think so. I just don't. I don't think so. Hit that like button. Oh, thanks, Doug. 887 people watching on YouTube. Oh, y'all crazy. Devon H and minus 195 continues to cash out. Here's the deal. I am not a fan of plugging in touchdown bets at like minus 195s as straight picks, right? Of course not. But you know what I do like? I don't mind it when we are talking about parlays. That's all. It's like these guys gotta be saved for parlays. Okay. Higgins, we will not know about until right before kickoff. He's got to clear pregame warm-ups to be able to be considered active today. If he does, I'm telling you, plus 135 is very interesting. Jamar Chase, minus 125, is due for like a 2 or 3 touchdown game. I'm not even joking. Like literally due for a 2 or 3 touchdown game. And I do not like minus 125s for wide receivers. I just don't. I talk about it often. Like if you're going to give me CeeDee Lamb for a plus 150, I'm not taking Jamar Chase as a straight pick over him. However, okay, let's look at Jamar Chase really quick. Like I think people sometimes forget, and it's easy to, but like he's not had a good season. By his standards, I should say. He just hasn't. It's been a volume-based season, very inefficient. A ton of targets, only a 67% catch rate. Go back to last year. Okay, led the NFL 17 tutties with Joe Burrow under center. He had 5 games of 2, 2, 3, 2, and 2 touchdowns. He has not had that yet with Joe Burrow. He had one earlier this year, a huge game. Burrow got hurt. Week 3, gone. He's gone. All right. Burrow comes back 3 weeks ago. Peppers them for 14, 8, and 16 targets over the last 3 games. Do you see a touchdown here? I don't. The man led the NFL in wide receiver touchdowns last year with Joe Burrow. And it's not new. I mean, he's been a beast for Joe Burrow his entire career. I mean, these two go back to college together. All right. Just epic upside. Epic upside. He's very much on the short list to score today for me, regardless of the odds. I just think it's a fantastic opportunity. Higgins was confirmed in pregame. Yeah, that's how I feel, man. There's 3. I wouldn't worry about that yet, Vaughn. You are correct that later, probably like week 18, that matters. Maybe a little in week 17, but dude, it's week 16. You got to remember like 80%. Oh, thank you, Chris. Rappaport. You got to remember that 80% of money on these contracts is not guaranteed. It's all based on being active on game day, playing a certain amount of snaps, this many catches, this many yards, this many touchdowns, this many tackles. Like these guys will leave a team like that as a free agent if they're not allowed to hit their salary escalators in their contracts. So if a coach starts sitting them in week 16, 17, and they don't hit these marks, they ain't coming back. Like you see it time and time again. And people don't understand that. Like, oh, why would so-and-so leave this team with this quarterback? It's like the team didn't take care of them financially, So please be mindful. I think that absolutely is something worth looking at, but not in week 16, okay? Jamar Chase, first touchdown of the day, plus 3,000. That is the most degenerate thing ever, and I love it. What's up, King Mode? Yeah, that Odd Shopper link, when you join, you have to join through that. And then when you're on the site, click your profile photo. Just click your profile, King, at the top. And you'll see a big old button that says Discord settings. Super simple, brother. Discord settings. Yeah, man. That's where you got to watch out. Week 18, like Cooper Rush. Preach. Week 18, it matters. I want to worry about it in week 16. But it's definitely something to keep in mind, like Vaughn said. All right, so Jamar Chase, yeah, totally fine. Achan, -195, totally fine. But again, parlay only. T. Higgins just went from a +135 to a +115. Holy smokes. Y'all saw that movement, right? Wow. That's absurd. Good luck. I'm just not betting on any of these guys. Minnesota, pass. Jets, Saints, good luck. Pass. Titans, Chiefs, good luck. Pass. I'm telling you right now, there are some games you can just skip over. And others, you got to pay attention, man. You have to pay attention. There you go. RJ Harvey, -125. Cortland Sutton, +160. These would be the two Broncos. Cortland Sutton continues to score touchdowns 2 straight years. If you look at his last, I think, 10 games to close out 2024 with Bo Nix, my guy was feasting. This season started off the same exact way this year and then went cold, absolutely cold for like 6 games. And he's been like 4 or 5 straight games now where the volume's coming back. Maybe he was dealing with an injury of some sort, but he's back. He's healthy. He's catching touchdowns too. He had another great week last week. Give me that type of upside. Falcons, Cardinals. Then again, we're going to go make our parlay here. We're at 11 touchdown picks for the day. Okay. I'm going to cut this list down in a minute. I love that, man. Stop paying attention to those, green and 5 straight games. That stuff sucks. Let's go. Only took me 16 weeks for me to commit to VIP. Let's go. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I've spent most of today's show talking about the YouTube and thanking people for being for this. This is what I've spent most of my show. Thank you for this. Y'all have given me 30,000 new subs over 110 days. I can't get over it. I can't. And it's also allowed me to focus on probably what matters the most here on YouTube, which is just provide good info and good insight. And people will sign up on their own. So I've really tried my best over the last month or so to never really push that VIP link. I just don't. And people organically sign up. And I appreciate all of you for doing that. Thank you so much, Meldini. Last week, if you care, VIPs went 8-1. My VIP picks went 8-1. I think overall on the team, there was 24-6. It was absurd. That was the most money we've made as a team in a long time. 24-6. It was absurd. Yeah, so I'm hoping to run back my 8-1 Sunday. Let's go. 8-1 Sunday, baby. 8-1 Sunday. I feel it in my bones. We're going to do it again. All right. So, the Trey McBride experience has been lovely. Marvin Harrison Jr. returns today. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Trey McBride +115. Have you seen his numbers, his per game numbers with Jacoby Brissett? absolutely absurd. OMG. OMG. Yo, King Mode, thank you very much for the sub and for joining as well. Um, exactly. Oh, Sean, there he is. I was thinking about you, but I didn't remember what the freaking record was last night. What did you go last night, Sean? 10-1 or something? You are on maybe the hottest. Listen, Fire gets a lot of notoriety in Discord. Sean, you might be right there, stepping, stride for stride in Heater. And I think what I love about your channel too is you bang away live bets for members. Oh. Sean kills it. Oh, he's so good. Oh, I just want to take a minute. Thank you, Lord, for my voice today. I can't even begin to tell you, like, y'all, I have struggled mightily to the 1,000 people here on YouTube. My voice has been gone for 2 weeks. I've been doing 45 things to even go live on these live shows. I've missed all my videos. It's hurt my channel. I was probably going to get to 50,000 subscribers in December until I got sick. So I'm hoping this last 10 days I can somehow pick up 1,800 new ones. That would be absurd. I think I would have got there. That's the saddest part. But thank you, Lord, because I was talking like this, like in the house. I just can't talk. It was so absurd. Sean is 21-4 in the last few days. Oh my gosh, man. You know what I'm learning? Can I take a minute before I do this parlay? You know what I'm learning, my friends? That as my team has gotten so good around me, there's just less and less importance on me. Hey, let me say goodbye to my wife, my friends, my beautiful, lovely wife, okay? Be right back. Y'all wait, I don't know, a minute. I gotta go grab a butt. My dogs. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna touch the butt. Yeah. Oh no. I wondered what I was gonna come back to. You guys are ridiculous. Hey, I am human. That's why I sometimes don't do well in Discord chat when people are coming at me on a bad night. I'm human. I don't know. People expect me to be like a robot or something. Y'all are so funny. Uh, all right. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Uh, since since Discord has grown, since my staff is better, this is the best staff I've ever had. I mean, there are literally, I'd say, what do we have? 8 premium cappers now? 2, 6, 7, 8. 8 VIP. And then there's a handful of community cappers too. The VIP ones though, like at this point, honestly, eh, everybody's here, right? There was a time when it was just me, right? And when I would bring people in, like they were here. Okay. They were here. But like as the years have gone and I found the right people, it's like this now, right? People join in. My dog just came in. Like people join in now and they find they're like, holy crap, I joined because of donuts, because of YouTube, Instagram, and then they stay because of Fire, because of Carson, because of Sean and Ballin and Goal and Opto and Your Betting Edge and Freak and the models. You know what I mean? Just in shock when you finally get it. No doubt. Exactly. The new Discord bot we made, the projection lab bot. Like people join and they're like, whoa, Donuts is just here on YouTube and doesn't even talk about these guys enough. And like I joined because I wanted Donuts picks. I'm just another capper. Like I'm not up here anymore compared to my team. My team is great. They're just great. And I need to do a better job of that inside Discord of being like, hey, y'all, they're all right here too. You know, I'd say Fire as a capper right now above everybody. My guy is on an entire month heater. I've never seen a hotter run over 20 days ever. Ever. I'm not even kidding. Fire is absurd right now. And that says something. As Sean just said, he was 21-4. Oh my God. I love my team. That projection lab is the ish. Yes, I'm so glad you guys like it. We just added that for you too. It's just an added value. No price increase, just added value. I just spam the VIP link if you'd like it. All right, Steelers, Lions. How absurd is this? This just makes me angry. Like, do I like Gibbs to score? Of course I freaking like Gibbs to score. You know? Like, do you need me to say I like Gibbs to score? I hope not. I freaking love him to score. It's so annoying what they've done. It's so annoying. I hate it. I hate it so much. But you know what? David Montgomery, my friends, has had 6 red zone rushing attempts in the last 3 games. 6. Jahmyr Gibbs, 9. This is not worth, again, we talk about price. You have to pay for things, right? More important than anything else. This is not that much more worth this. It ain't a minus 265. It isn't 165 cents better or worse, I should say. So, yeah, I guess you want to put him in a parlay, sure. But Monty at home, must-win game for Lions who are on the outside looking in for the wild card hunt. I don't mind it at plus 100. I just don't. Of course, I think Gibbs scores today, but I'm just saying they both could. I'll take the plus 100. I also take Amon-Ra St. Brown. We all know the pass defense of the Steelers is wretched. And J-Mo, by the way, after that rough start to the season, is doing what he did last year, which was score touchdowns. He has 5 touchdowns in the last 7 games. I think the Lions pour it on today. Like, absolutely run away. I think they run away with this game. I don't think the Steelers hang. I'm thinking like 38-20. Just a bloodbath. That's how I'm feeling. Just a bloodbath. So, ARSB, Gibbs, yeah, sure. Plus 100, plus 155. I'm working on it. 307. I'm working on it. Raiders on the road against the Texans. You know, Nico Collins, we've been banging away at this play all year, and he's cashed us out all year, and he's still a plus odds wide receiver. I don't get it. I'm just going to be thankful. I'm not going to look, what's that saying? I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Nico Collins had 2 touchdowns last week. He scored in 3 of the last 5 games. He's healthy again. That's another huge thing. Missed a couple games in and out earlier this year. You know, snap rate's been at 70% or higher for 6 or 7 straight games, if I recall. And you're giving me a 50-50 shot he scores at home against this wretched Raiders? Yeah, give it to me. I'll take Nico for a tutty. Patriots on the road against the Ravens. Man, when's the last time you seen Derrick Henry at a minus 155? At home. At home. Oh my goodness. This is wild. That's wild to me. For me, like there's just so much value in this line. Just so much value in this line. It's absurd. I think on the other side, you know, you've seen the breakaway upside of Travion Henderson. Problem is, though, my friends, when you look into the data for him a little bit, the red zone opportunities are quite low. They just are. They're just quite low. It's kind of unfortunate. So straight pick, yeah. Parlay, no. Got to pace my voice here. This is brutal. Look at Jonathan Taylor, minus 275. Oh, jeez, dude, that's crazy. Chris McCaffrey, minus 210. Also crazy. You know, give me Kittle, plus 120 over both those guys. You know, you want to talk about parlay? Sure. No props. Sure. Yeah, the NFC is absurd. Teams like the Lions are on the outside looking in for the playoffs right now. It is so absurd. Thank you, man. The VIP team is absolutely absurd right now. It's the best team I've ever had. It's the healthiest the product has ever been. I am literally the least important person now. It's the best. It's like how I've wanted it to be forever. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter, I do newsletters, and I bring people in. I also give away my VIP picks, my betting models, the cheat sheets. You know, that's all there, but that's not the only thing anymore. Now, when you sign up, you might actually sign up, and I'm not even your primary person anymore. Like, you sign up because of me, and yeah, you pay attention to me and you use my stuff, but you get in and you're like, whoa, I'm going to tail Fire, I'm going to tail Sean, and I like Carson's college stuff, right? And like, that's your trio, okay? And you dabble with me, or you dabble with my models, or the projection bot, right? I love that. Oh my God, I love that. Bull and Fire are incredible cappers. No doubt. Lance, yes. Unfortunately, I'm the face. What sucks is I used to be able to, you know, tout my voice. Like I'm more the voice of the VIP. Face for radio. Fire is a VIP. Fire is a beast every day. And that's the thing. Like, I want you to join and I want you to pay attention to them. I am just a guy. Inside the VIP, I'm just the guy. In public, I'm the guy. I'm the only guy. And then you get in, you're like, Donis is just a guy. Dude, it ain't even gray. It's white. Oh my gosh, so white. Who lets me? How? Like, how is this possible? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm all over the place. All right. Let's dwindle this list down just so you can see them all real quick. Josh Allen, Dalton Kincaid, Rico Dowdle, Mike Evans, Bucky Irving, CD Lamb, Jake Ferguson, Jamar Chase, Devon Achane, RJ Harvey, Cortland Sutton, Trey McBride, baby, Bijan Robinson, David Montgomery, J-Mo, Jameson Williams, Nico, Derrick Henry, George Kittle. Let's make a beautiful touchdown parlay. And you better believe we're starting with the GOAT, Joshy Poo, Josh Allen, my MVP, JA17. Locking him in today. Mike Evans, welcome back to relevancy, my friend. My guy was my preseason pick to lead the NFL in receiving touchdowns. Unfortunately, has been injured all year. Carson went 3-0 in college bets yesterday. Absolutely. So it's Josh Allen. It's Mike Evans. It's CeeDee Lamb, plus 150. TD Lamb is back. Let's freaking go. Jamar Chase, minus 125. Devon Achane, minus 195. What do you do here, my friends? This is a decision point. I'm going to tell you this. If you were betting a straight bet today, Jamar Chase is one of my favorite touchdown picks of the entire day because he has not scored in the 3 games with Joe Burrow. That's why I love him. However, for the parlay, the touchdown parlay, I want Devon Achane. Home team. Dolphins fighting for pride. I don't even think they're fully eliminated yet in the AFC. If they win out, they could get help and get there. So Achane getting 20-plus touches a game. Phenomenal. RJ Harvey, Cortland Sutton. I thought about leaving Harvey in there. I'm just going to remove him. I think this could end up being like the old term, a clobber knocker. What? Isn't that clobber knocker? Slobber knocker? Now I don't even remember. So I think a defensive game could be brutal for us. Trey McBride, I don't get this. Like, what are they? Why is Trey McBride's odds? Is it just because Marvin Harrison Jr.'s back? Like, I do. Someone explain this to me. I think this is one of the weirdest ones I've seen on the day. Here's Trey McBride. Okay. And you can see it was 9 games right here. Right here, this Indy game. This is when Brissett took over. Okay. Receptions, 8, 10, 5, 9, 10, 9, 8, 5, 12. I mean, my guy is just going bonkers. Look at the targets, too. 13, 9, 9, 10, 11, 13, 9, 13, and 11 with Brissett. Just peppered. He has scored a touchdown in 7 of the 9. He has 2 in 2 of the games. You're telling me because Marvin Harrison Jr. is back today that Trey McBride is no longer a good touchdown bet? What? So McBride, he's staying in the parlay. Bijan, you're gone. JMO, you're gone. We're going to circle back to Montgomery. We're really trying to pare down this list. Now we've really got to build this out together. We've still got Kittle, gone on the road. It's between Monty, Nico, and Derrick Henry. So just to reiterate, we got Allen, Evans, CeeDee, Achane, McBride officials. All right. I want to have 6. My first lean here is to choose between Monty and Nico for the price, plus 105, plus 100. Derrick Henry, you're gone. There's also a little concern here that, if the Patriots go up big, that the Ravens turn to Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield, who has been getting a decent amount of snap share whenever they are struggling. So that boils down to Monty and Nico Collins. Now, I am leaning towards Nico because the Texans are so limited in red zone options. That being said, I think, oh no, it just moved. That was plus odds. I think that I need a running back, another running back play. Remember, he's getting the red zone touches again. I think the Lions score 30-plus points today. So I'm betting on them to score 4, maybe even 5 touchdowns. And if you look at my list here, we've got a quarterback, we have Wide receiver plus 140. Wide receiver plus 150. Running back minus 210. Tight end plus 115. Running back minus 105. That's a plus 69. That's basically a plus 7,000. Now, let's talk about this. This little list I've made, all right? Is it going to cash? It's a plus 7,000. Plus 7,000. I showed you 18 picks today. All right. If any of those picks, Darren Waller, fine. If HN doesn't score, Waller does. He'll vulture him in the red zone. If any of these picks you're like, I don't like them, or I like X, Y, and Z something better, right? My friends, just switch it. You know, like if you look at this list and you're like, all right, yo, donuts, give me, I really want Jamar Chase in there instead of HN. Y'all, just switch it. Just switch it. Now, Wesley, remember what I just said. It's not who I think's going to be in the end zone today. All right. It's just not. Like, do I think Gibbs has a better chance at scoring? Yes. Okay, let me make that abundantly clear. Do I think Jahmyr Gibbs has a better chance of scoring than David Montgomery? Absolutely. Anybody who thinks otherwise, good luck to you. But you're paying a minus 265 for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not just the play, it's the price. It's the price. That being said, remember, if you like something different than me and more than me, switch it. Like if you're like, yo, donuts, we already got 6 picks in there. Okay, remove it, switch it, swap it, add it. Like take this and do what you want with the information. All right. And I think that's probably why I'll get to that's a good question, Mike. Let me answer that. If it's a huge parlay, the price doesn't matter. Listen, it's only 6 picks. I wouldn't say that that's a huge parlay. It's very long odds, but it's because I have a lot of plus odds choices. But again, like, listen, man, like run it, use them. Yeah, no doubt, Teasy. I got you. That's what I'm here for. 1,200 people on YouTube. How? I've missed 4 shows in 2 weeks. Oh my! I have half a voice. My energy is low, and you're all still here. Unbelievable. What's the likes up to there on YouTube? Almost 400. Oh my gosh, man. Thank you so much. How do we feel about Dak 250? 6 is huge. I've been doing touchdown parlays forever. Or the parlays we just made one. Yeah, no doubt, bro. Yep, we've cashed 2 of our 15 this week for plus this season for a plus 3,000 and a plus 4,600. And here's the deal, like a lot of people here, let me how do I show this? Oh, let me zoom out. Why is it showing it like this? It usually does not have this whole write up like this. And I can fit them all into a single photo. That's odd. Why is that happening? I just want to leave it up so you can see it. Okay, so it's these 5 and then Monty. How about that? Can I just do it like that? So you can see these 5 and then there's Monty. Because somebody just asked too. Yeah, I know. You need to see it, right? Round robining things should only really be done for longer odds plays, in my opinion. Like, I'm not trying to. Yeah, Drake made 2 touchdowns last week, huh? Well, yes, Michael. It is the Donuts talk show. So, Yeah, I like talking a little bit. Hey, come on, man. You've tuned into a talk show. The Donuts Talk Show. Donuts Talk Sports. Bets for breakfast. I love I love it. Every once in a while, I think one of my favorite things is when people leave comments on my YouTube and they're like, this guy loves to hear his voice. It's like it's a free show and it's a talk show. I do love my voice. Like that's what this is. This isn't a 5-minute picks video. It's not a 30-second YouTube short. I have those on my channel. But like, or like people are like, bro, just get to the picks. All right. You can watch you can watch the pigs videos. Or hey, like I try not to be a shill, but like that's what the VIP is, you know? That's the picks where you don't have to think, read, nothing. Like here's the pick, here's the link. Yeah, I just sat here. Let's try it. Yeah, we just did it. That was a segment. What's up, Crispy? Hey, look at the odds. 7,100. What changed? What got better? CD got better. Mike Evans got better. Josh Allen got better. There's the 6. Not bad, not bad. Oh, my back. Stretch. Okay, so let's move on. Y'all ready to move on? I'm ready to move on. Are you ready to move on? That's the question. One more minute. You got 60 seconds. Jot them down if you want. Monty, McBride, Achane, and Lamb, Evans, and Allen. Let me screenshot this list real quick. I forgot. I like to track all this stuff. So there's a new rule. I can't enter these parlays live. You cannot enter bets on YouTube. Just based on what I was reading in their new terms. Man, everybody's cracking down. Linktree is banning links to betting. My Linktree got banned. It's crazy. Everything's changing. I didn't even know. I missed that. I missed their update. So use these places you'd like. All right, bet them how you want, or fade them. I don't care. A lot of people tell me all the time too that, you can use the stuff. Like one person will use the same exact stuff differently than another person, and one person makes money and the other person doesn't. You know what I mean? Like have a little perspective here that I've talked about a lot. I talked about 18 touchdowns. I gave you my 6 favorite for a parlay. If it cashes, it's a plus 7,300 or plus 7,100, whatever. If it doesn't, guys, it was a plus 7,100. Like there's a good chance it does not cash. Break it down. I see people in chat right now on the side while I'm kind of, moving on to the next segment. 2-pick parlays, 3-pick parlays. Use the plus odds plays in a round robin. 4-pick touchdown parlays. Like you do not need to use the 6 that I chose out of my 18, and you don't need to use them how I use them. Okay? You just don't. All right. So this next segment, this is the ladder segment. This is a fun one. I'm essentially going to highlight my favorite players today to use in like really high upside spots. Does this make sense? Like my goal is literally to just find those players that I think can go absolutely nuclear for you. So CeeDee Lamb, I continue to talk about him week in and week out for a good reason. I'm gonna say it one more time. You know, CeeDee Lamb 2 years ago with a healthy Dak and being healthy was 50 yards away from leading the NFL in yardage. 50. He missed out. Tyreek Hill had 1759. CD had like 1709. CD is that guy, and he's that good. And, you know, he came back from injury and had the drops and caught a lot of flack. And you know what he's done for 3 straight games? 110 plus yards in 3 straight. CD Lamb back in the good graces here. 80, 90, a hundo. They're all in play, in my opinion. And by the way, people who are watching this segment for the first one, yeah, he was and he's back, Lance. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. He had a case of the drops for a few games, and such is life. And people dogged him, and now you're getting a value. He's unbelievable. He's unbelievable, and he's back. He's back. I mean, he was a guy where his prop, like Tyreek Hill's, was like 103.5. Puka Nacua, 96.5. JSN, 96.5. CD Lamb, starting your ladder at 80 plus for basically even odds. Absurd. Absolutely absurd. And it only takes a catch, 40, 50 yarder, something like that. So CD absolutely on my short list. Jamar Chase, receptions. Let's go to him real quick. And by the way, if you listened to my my ladder segment from Thursday, you caught. There I am. I knew I had that one of these screens. You caught Matt Stafford up to 370 yards ladder. You caught Puka Nacua up to 170 yards ladder. Both these guys plus 500 or more on their ladders. All right. So I'm going to hit on a couple ladders today. I really feel like it. So these guys absolutely on my short list. Jamar Chase, literally as many receptions as you want. I think he just gets like him and Joe Burrow all the way back to college. Burrow unhappy. Chase can't be happy. Bengals are unhappy. I got to think that Burrow's just going to continue to pepper the guy. 14, 15, 20 targets. Jamar Chase is that guy. Joe Burrow loves him. Burrow's unhappy. He's going to feed him. So, getting an 860 on Jamar Chase for 12 plus is just absolutely absurd. It's absurd. Now, there's another guy in this game that I think is worth looking at as well. Excuse me, my voice. In about 5 minutes, I might need to run out to the kitchen and start another hot coffee. Okay. Those feel nice. It's the total yardage or rushing yards for Devon Achane. And I think I go total because, he can catch the ball 30, 40, 50 yards, any given touch. So Achane, if you want to run out a total yards ladder, the problem here is look at the escalator. Like a plus 128 for a 130, a plus 180 for a 140, 256 for a 150. Like that's not that good, right? And then on the flip side, you look at the ladder 5, rung 5 for Jamar Chase, you're getting an 860. What? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I did, didn't I? You guys are weird. You guys are weird. Thanks, Alex. Higgins playing today. Yeah, I like that actually more. And it's actually why I like Chase a ton. With Higgins out there in the field, they cannot quadruple team Jamar Chase. They just can't. They just can't. He's going to go nuts. He's going to go nuts. So I like Achane for a ladder, but the odds just aren't there for me. Not like they are for Chase. That's just too nice. It's too nice. All right, so we got CD and Jamar. If you want, you can run Achane. But that's not for me. This next one's sneaky. Cortland Sutton, baby. Talked about him last week, up to 100 yards. You know what he was? Plus, what, 700, 800 for that, right? I'm doing it again, man. Cortland Sutton, and look at the differential here when we talk about, escalators. All the way up to 100, he's like 100 or so cents better than what Achan was on rung 5. And I want to put that in perspective. Like Jamar Chase at 12 plus, the fifth rung of the ladder was a plus 800 something. So ladders, you don't parlay. You do something like this. Like, let's say I had $100 to use on the ladder. Okay. This math isn't going to work. Hold on. Let me think through this. Something like this. 5, 10, 20, 45. That's $110. Okay. Whatever. But you get the point. It's like you kind of layer out the amount of money you're putting on this so that if he cashes this first rung, payout 113. I'm essentially going to break even. If he cashes this first leg, I break even for the day. If he starts cashing any of these, well, then I start profiting whatever amount you see. So the first bet covers the ladder investment. Make sense? The first bet covers the ladder investment. A lot of people also like to put enough on that first leg so that you guarantee profit as well. Somebody's going to pop here on the Jag side. I don't know who, though. That's the problem. I just don't know who. Yeah, exactly. You're hoping that first leg hits. That's the goal. Now, I will say this too, though, Richard. Your question about parlaying. A lot of people like to put 7, 8 legs for plus 700, plus 800. You could take 2 of the ladder players, take them at like the second leg or second rung, and parlay them together for just as good of odds, and only need 2 things to come to fruition: 2 good players having 2 good games versus 7 players having mediocre alt line games. You understand? Like, way too many people do that. Let me show y'all what I mean. Like, there are people that will alt 7 different plays to low lines rather than just betting on 2 elite players or 2 good players having great games or good games. And watch what happens with the odds. Like 10 legs. People will run out all of these legs. They'll run out 10 players at like alt lines. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. They'll run out 10 legs at alt lines to get a plus 1,000. Yeah, you got it, brother. Thank you for the shout out. I was just told I don't give away good picks. I went 8-1 VIP last Sunday for NFL, but I don't give good picks. Called Stafford and Puka blow-ups. Ladders to 170 for Puka, 370 for Stafford. Everything cashed, but I don't give good picks. You're right, Alex. No doubt, King. Happy holidays, brother. Thank you. Thank you. This is my jam right here. Like, you run out 8 legs for a ladder parlay. You need 8 NFL players to stay healthy. Oh, that's what you want to bet on? 8, 16 ankles staying healthy for the game. 16 knees not blowing out. 8 heads not getting concussions. Good luck. Not many of those are going to hit. Do they sometimes? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm sorry. I would rather bet on 2 alphas having good games. And these aren't even like absurd games. Like Jamar 10 plus has happened like 5 times CD 100 plus is literally like 50% of his games, 3 straight. Mitch, that's too much for me. Okay, well then this is why we're here. How about CD for 90 with Jamar for 9? Okay. I can accept that. Plus 574. Donuts, I really like CD, but I'm a little iffy on Jamar. Okay, 8. You feeling me? Like, I'm not looking to parlay 8 or 9 alts. Like, just give me the alphas. Give me their ladders. We have multiple ladder targets over the next 3 games here. Falcons, Cardinals, Steelers, Lions, Raiders, Texans. I think some of them are extremely obvious, and some might be a little difficult. Drake London receiving yards, I think, is ladderable today. You're getting a 280 for 100 yards. Trey McBride receptions, ladderable again today. I think 10 plus is probably where I'd stop. I don't know if I'm running it up much higher, but hey, if he gets there, he gets there. I think the return of Marvin Harrison, maybe I'm undervaluing it, but I think the community is overvaluing Marvin Harrison Jr.'s return. Brissett just likes tight ends and loves Trey McBride. Yo, box seats for Patriots Ravens. That's incredible. Have fun. Freaking love it. That's gonna be fun, man. What's up, brother? A ladder is essentially betting on a player to have a great game. All right. That's it. Simple as that. I think Trey catches 7 catches tonight. Great. You can bet on that. But if Trey has a huge game, you want to be able to make a lot of money for it. Yeah, we talked about Achan. Just the value of it is kind of sapped. You could take him all the way up to 160 yards, and it was like a plus 250 or something. That was garbage. All right, so it's like, let's say you had $100. Okay, you could either go, 100 on this one, and then you just kind of boop, or something like that. You're looking at $140 in, so a unit, 1.4 units. Or you could do like 65, 20, 12, 8, 5, 5. Something like that, This is $110, I think. 1.1 units. And if that first bet cashes, you're essentially breaking even. Ladders are great. So Drake London's interesting. Bijan receiving yards is interesting. I'm fine with, I talked about why I'm not a huge fan of like Achan today. I mean, look at Bijan. Okay. Bijan Robinson for 100 yards is 8 plus 1,800. Okay. Not all ladders are created equal. Let's type in Bijan. But come on, man. 100, 68, 82. Any given week. Any given week. So, I don't know. How do you want to go with this? He's made it to 100 before. 80, 740. You feeling me? I agree with you, Peter. I agree with you. So, Bijan, ladder, absolutely in play today. I believe it. I'm a fan of it. I think this game could be a shootout, too. Cardinals can't stop a nosebleed. Steelers, Lions. A lot of players to target here, honestly. ARSB, I probably go receptions ladder today. It's JMO who I'm more interested in for yardage. And, Jameer Gibbs has not been the greatest lately, but, it's only a matter of time till he absolutely explodes. Like, just goes bonkers, you know? Like, it's not like he can't do it. And honestly, like, give me the volatility in these guys over the consistency because the volatility gives you better odds. These guys who are volatile, you get better odds for it. And Gibbs is make or break. Like he might be the best ladder target today. So many games, 38, 43, 68 duds, right? So he might be a guy where when you look at Gibbs, you don't even bet on anything under 100. You're just like, I think Gibbs could have himself a day. Right? And instead of instead of betting on, a 5-leg touchdown bet, let's think about this really quick. Okay. For 200, literally 200. How about 140? What's 140? A plus 950. Y'all ready for this? Let's talk about this. For a plus 950, you've got, potentially the most, if not one of, if not the most explosive running back in the NFL. 20% of his games this year has gone for $140. How many people are making 8-leg parlays for a plus 1,000? So many people. Meanwhile, you can literally just bet on Gibbs alone. Like only Jameer Gibbs. So instead of betting on your 8-leg parlay for a plus 1,000, you can bet on only Jameer Gibbs for the same friggin' odds. And you don't have to worry about injuries for 8 different guys. 8 concussion heads. You can bet on one player having a great game for the same odds. Is this making sense? Is this hitting home for some of you? I hope so. I really hope so. JMO's interesting, but again, like his value is starting to get sapped because earlier season was 40 yards. Same thing for ARSB. Like, look how high his reception starts at. So for me, it's pretty much just like a little sprinkle on Gibbs. I like a Bijan receiving ladder more than I like that. Yes. It's not real in week 16, though, Chance. That's all I was saying earlier. The incentives are definitely important to keep track of, but we got 3 games left. 3 weeks. Half the league is jockeying for playoff position. Like, you think they're worried about getting somebody their final 5 catches they need in week 16 while they're fighting for playoffs? No. Not a chance. It's just a bit early. Exactly, brother. And I think the cherry on top for this narrative too is that the freaking sports books are tweeting out about incentives. What else do you need to hear? The sports books are saying it. It's you think the sports books want you to have that incentive info to make money? Just think through it. They ain't trying to help you win money. It's the same reason why they give you these parlays at the top on some of these books. Suggested parlays. The freak. You think they're giving you like really good suggested parlays at the top? Like the light bulb needs to turn on for some of you. It just does. I'm pointing at it and I'm telling you, pull this string down and the light will turn on, but I can't pull it for you. Nico Collins, receiving yards ladder to the moon. Another guy, almost a plus 300 for his 4th rung. That's freaking awesome. Nico Collins was, I believe, before the season started, 3rd for receiving yards, leading the receiving yards in the NFL for the betting odds. And you're seeing why lately. He's healthy. Wake up. Wake up, y'all. CeeDee Lamb, or excuse me, Nico Collins and CeeDee Lamb are healthy. These guys, phenomenal to bet on. Matter of fact, I might even put this in as an official here soon. Look at last year. Okay. Well, healthy. This is always his problem, man. It's him or last year, CJ Stroud got hurt. When Stroud's healthy, when Nico are healthy, these guys are a threat to lead the NFL in receiving yards. Absurd. Absolutely absurd. Yeah, I probably circle back to this one. He's been so freaking good. Keep this on your short list. Novig, code donuts, DONUTS. Whoa, this has been a good show. In my throat, though. Honestly, though, this is the best my voice has sounded. You guys want to make a parlay? If so, I need to make a coffee. I'm an hour and 20 minutes in. I'm starting to struggle. What's up, Boogie? Are your VIP plays the ones you share on Tails, or is it just to Discord? I post them both places. So I personally post the models and my picks on Tails and Discord. And then inside Discord, you get access to a million people and things. And even while I've been streaming, I'll show you a photo. Boop. So while I've been streaming, Fire has posted, Sean has posted, Carson has posted. There's a lot there, brother. We got a lot. There's still going to be so much more this morning. 90 minutes left. Well, my question for you, Uncle, is why wouldn't they need to throw? Talk it out for me. They won't throw because they're going to win in a blowout, is your point, right? Okay. How did they blow them out? By the way, I'm spamming the VIP link in chat because I can do that for my own talk show. Why would they would blow them out, right? How did they blow them out? Did they run the football? Who ran the football for them? Okay, that's your bet. If you've got a take on who ran the football, that's your bet right there. And if they didn't run the football, the injury stable of running backs, then how'd they blow them out? Well, they had to throw the football, right? And then Nico's your guy. That's my thought. I'm thinking right now, maybe I forego the coffee and the parlay segment, and I just listen. I save my voice. I come back tomorrow morning, Monday morning, because that Monday morning show will be for a beautiful primetime game, Niners and Colts. Great to parlay. Tomorrow we get Niners and Colts. Oh, man, I must have missed it. I don't even need to find the comment, but thank you, Jim. Free time. That's right, baby. Trying my best. Thank you so much. Nelson, thanks for the 5 spot, brother. Here's a coffee. Thanks for your advice and chit chat. Chase a hundo, Evans 90, Lamb 80, 1400. Wow. Oh, that's really good, Nelson. All 3 players I love today. You know that. If I had one game pick for Sunday Night Football, what would it be? Finish my first month of VIP. I love it. Cool, Ken. Sunday Night Football, one pick. Ravens, Patriots. Give me Drake May passing yards. One pick. Drake May pass. Second one would be Lamar Jackson rushing. Hey, I forgot I wanted to answer this one for a look outside your window. He asked for a game parlay. I like to make these. I do make these. Let's take a quick look. Whew. I got to find them good odds, though. Here it is. So a lot of pretty good. I shouldn't say a lot of pretty good. That's a terrible sentence. There are a lot of choices, but today I think Broncos win in a close one, and Jags could cover. I would probably alt the spread. Although if you wanted to, feel frisky, plus 1100. But probably alting the spread to at least 7.5 to cover the touchdown, or 10.5 touchdown and a field goal, I think is probably ideal. But then you're nuking your odds. So just keep that in mind. You already covered the field goal plus 3.5. You cover the hook. So probably that one. Hope that helps. Yo, what's up, man? I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, my camera's low. 1,084 people on YouTube, 90 minutes in. My voice is feeling the best it's felt in 2 weeks. Thank the Lord. Oh, it's been brutal. It's been brutal. It's been a good show. Remember, over there on Instagram, a lot of good stuff today and every day. What are we up to? How many new followers do we get this show? Wow, dozens. Thank you so much. Y'all too kind. Donuts Dubs over there on IG. Donuts Dubs. YouTube. 30,000 new subs this year. Excuse me, since September 1st. 110 days, 30,000. Thank you for everything. Absolutely absurd. 2.1 million views, too. Just crazy. Thank you all for everything. I've missed out on probably 4, 5, 6 videos over December because of my colds, and probably stops me from getting to 50,000. But we're 1,800 away. I ask you, if you're new and you're checking in, just give it a sub. Okay, hang around for a month. I'm telling you right now, you probably won't unsubscribe. At the very least, even if it's not a good week or a good video or a good show, long term, I'm going to put you on the right path. A lot of good information, a lot of education. Okay. Take my time talking about, like, today. Ain't nothing wrong with Jahmyr Gibbs for a touchdown, but you're paying a minus 265. Price matters. That's something maybe no one has told you before. Like, you should not be betting on a minus 265 as a straight pick. And a parlay, sure. Throw them in there if you like. But the price matters. It matters more to me than the play. Price over play. Maybe you never had bet on a ladder before. I explained how to do ladders today. I really try to break it down. I want to educate the industry and the communities. Not enough people educate. They just give away pick. Long term, you ain't going to be profitable doing that. You got to learn at some point. So you're going to get a lot of education on my shows. Hopefully you hit that sub button and enjoy yourself. And people like Just Seth, thank you for the extra support. It ain't just public. Okay. It's joining and deciding, hey, donuts, here's $29.99 for you and your staff. And then you stick around. I love that. I've been subbed to VIP for months. Did not expect to stay for this long and have amount of profit I've had. It's crazy. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, Richard? When you subscribe, you get them on the platform you subscribe on. Super simple. So you sign up via this link that I'm posting in chat, and you can view those picks right there. They also have an app you can download. If you like apps, you can download this Tails app. It's called Tails. So you can get those picks right there on that link. It's a running feed. And once you sign in, there's a profile. Click your freaking profile. Just like everybody who sets up profiles. When you click it, you'll see something that says Discord settings. Click that. Follow the prompts. It takes 20 seconds to connect your Discord. And then you head in my Discord, and you can get all of my picks. And more importantly than mine, you get my staff, which are neck and neck with me these days. A couple of them, I think, have passed me up in December. They've had a much better month than me. My December has been shaky. It's been that's just the truth. But that's the beauty of the Discord of why it's so freaking good. It's because you can, smooth out the variance. Let me bring the link up because it seems like some people are a little confused. All right, so you'll have my VIP via that link. And then it's literally there's two categories, posts and VIP. And you click VIP and you'll see a running feed of all the private picks. Up here, you click your profile photo, Discord settings. Bam, click that and connect it. Just like Cash is saying, just make sure you link your Discord. Yeah, Whitey's on fire, dude. Oh my gosh. All college picks too, which people love. Love, love, love. Hey, thank you so much for that. You've been excellent all year. It's all about the odds, no doubt, brother. Oh, nothing changes, bro. NFL and NBA are going on right now for me. When NFL's over, it'll just be NBA for me. And then MLB starts, it'll be NBA and MLB. And then when NBA ends, it's MLB. And then the cycle repeats when NFL returns. I'm year round. I mean, this is my job, I never stop. Staff never stops. I mean, there's soccer going on, college basketball. Staff's just feeding all way in all ways for all sports. It's awesome. VIP is incredible. It's the best the product's ever been. I'm the least important I've ever been, and I freaking love it. The only way to join the VIP is this link I'm posting right now inside the YouTube chat. Goal covers NHL. She's amazing. 100%, bro. I am the least important I've ever been, and I love that. All right. Monday morning, 9. What do we think about this time slot? Do we like this time slot, by the way? Is it better? 9 a.m. is easier for me. This time slot seems good, though. That's separate, though, Richard, just so you understand. That link I just shared in chat is the only VIP link. Any future plans for 10K model? Yeah, Goal is building one. She's building one. I don't know where she is with it. We'll see how she's doing. Yeah, I mean, it's a short week. I think people will have off. I'm thinking 9 a.m. I also want to be able to get in early so that people can, go do Christmas shopping, family time, stuff like that. So let's do 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Let's just stick with our normal time slot. I needed to do 10 a.m. this morning because I needed an extra hour to warm my voice up. I know that's weird, but I literally could not hear. Like today is a blessing. I can hear my voice today. I feel like my voice strength is at like 60%. It's been at like 10 until this morning. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching. And again, thanks for everything. It's been an insane year. Freaking 1,000 people on YouTube, 90 minutes into a show. I love y'all. Week 16. Humbling. Come back tomorrow morning. Colts, Niners. We'll make parlays, 9 a.m. Eastern. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Let's get paid, my friends.